Hi, my name is Paul Folks, President of Affordable Insurance Solutions. Today we're going to do part 2 of final expenses. The first series we did just the basics of it. Today we're going to talk about some of the why. If you have a parent or a loved one that you're concerned about that is 50 years old or above, you need to have to talk about final expenses. In one of my first videos, Whole Life versus Term, I talked about one of the best ways of doing that is having final expenses taken care of is through simplified final expenses. Now you have a couple different ways that you can do it. One of the ways I really encourage a lot of people to do it is through a paid up policy. Whether it be 5 years or one lump sum, you could pay one payment, 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years. There are a few options out there that you have. I generally recommend that to have it paid for and have it done at some point in time, based on your budget, of course. Number one you want to do is remember, talk to your parents, have that conversation. It's a tough conversation, but it's one that needs to be had. If you have it now, you won't be having a bad discussion later about not having enough. Worst thing in the world is finding out your mom or your dad or your aunt or uncle doesn't have any life insurance, and now everyone's scraping to pay for it. That's something you don't want to do. That's not a legacy that they wanted to leave. So make sure we take a good examine of ourselves and look at our own and our family's lives about that. Number two, if they do have it, find out how much do they have. Where is it kept? What are their final wishes? These are just some basic things that we need to make sure we ask. Today we just really want to focus on the why. The why is that somebody's going to have to pay for this final expenses. I always say either you're going to make a $50 decision or you're going to make a $10,000 decision. The choice is yours. Have those things taken care of. If you don't have the cash to take care of it, final expense insurance simplified issue is one of the best ways to do it. Again, I always would say, be careful of some of the things you hear on television, some of the AARP and the Colonial Penn. Those guaranteed issue policies are graded policies. They have a 2-year waiting period that you pay your premiums over the course of 2 years, and if you die within that time period, you only get what you pay for. Get the money, the premiums that you paid into it. Most people will qualify for much better than that. This has been Paul Folks with Affordable Insurance Solutions. I want to remind each and every one of you that I am available for your church organization or any organization that you have, and I will be more than happy to give a seminar on any of the insurance products that I cover. You can contact me either at the number below, or you can email me at the email below, or you can visit my website for more information on all the insurance products we carry here at Affordable Insurance Solutions.